As students of UCL, we all know one or two things that we would like to see improved in our place of study. So, for our investigation, we set up to discover a problem that many of us can relate to, in order to attack this problem with our great ideas. That's why we decided to go ask our fellow classmates about the aspects of life in the university that can be annoying or just bad for their experience, and that it could have a negative effect on their studies. Among the many problems we found, there was one that was pretty common, which is the difficulties of finding a place to study or work inside the university.
Es los cubículos que se llenan muy rápido y no hay como que mucho espacio, ¿no?
Bueno, sí, yo no hay mucho
Mayormente
tiempo.
ese es mi punto de vista.
Cuando pido salones, por ejemplo, para focos es así, ¿no? Nuestra secretaria de facultad, ella lo gestiona todo, Helpdesk nos dice que está todo listo, que pueden asistir, no están cosas, ¿no? Y al momento en que estás en el salón, aparece un señor de Helpdesk a decirte que apaga todo de frente y te dice como que no me ha llegado ningún correo.
El espacio es muy pequeño, hay muy pocos lugares donde te puedas ir a estudiar, ya que en tiempos de parciales y finales se llena demasiado rápido. Entonces, también en las computadoras, ya sea de aquí, de este pabellón y el pabellón C, donde hay pocas computadoras, y ahora los cubículos también, que queda muy pequeño. O sea, necesitamos como que más, pocos cubículos, pocas computadoras.
This problem is definitely not an easy one to solve. However, it is a really important topic when it comes to giving the students the chance to study as a group, which is really encouraged nowadays. And so, we decided to work on our idea for solving this problem.
Hi, we are Group 2. We have seen that in San Ignacio Loyola University there is a great problem related with the reservation of the study rooms. The main concern of many students is how to reserve these rooms by themselves. Why? Because they can see in this situation the schedules of the rooms, the free hours to reserve these rooms, and all this only with an application in their smartphones.
Our technological solution is use the augmented reality joined with the main application of SEAL, the InfoSeal model that will allow us to go into our SEAL account to make our reservation, and then augmented reality will let us scan all the rooms to select the best one where we are going to stay. The name of this solution is FastFy.
The process starts when you and your group head to the computer's lab, where the study rooms are located. Before you enter, you have to scan your QR code from your virtual UCL ID on a QR scanner placed on the right side of the entrance. All the members of the group must register. After that, you launch the app, which will have your group ready, and then you can start looking for a room to study. You will see many panels showing if a room is available or not.
When you find a room, you have to push it close enough so that the app will use its beacon and geofencing technology to send a sign to the app so that it recognizes that you want to request that room. After that, you can accept it with your cell phone, and your group will immediately be assigned to it.
So regarding the technologies we will implement, first of all, I'm going to talk about QR code. What's QR code? QR code is just like barcodes, but these are in 2 dimensions. So this can handle more information. In this case, this is crucial because we need to store the ID of the student, like and the hours they have been already in the rooms, so they cannot be too many hours and not let the other students be there. So once the system read the QR code, they're gonna know who is entering to do the reservation. And then when the student is already inside the room, they're gonna be able to see in a very interactive way when the rooms are available or occupied. How? Using the technology augmented reality. This is showing virtual images in holograms. This will allow them to know if the room is busy, occupied, in what time it's going to be available, and also they're going to interact with it to be able to have a richer experience while doing the reservation process.
In order to enable the enhanced reality that we're going to have, we need to detect when the person is close to the study halls. So for this, we're going to implement geofence, which is going to let the application know that you're in the vicinity. It's got a range of meters, so you can know how close you are. But in order to let the application know when you are in front of a cubicle, we need something more precise. For this, we're going to use something called beacon. The investigation that it indicates that you can set it down to 1 meter. With 1 meter range, I can see that it could detect when someone's right in front and detect who's first, and all of this will happen seamlessly within the application. They wouldn't have to do anything. Once they enable that this application to work with their in their phone, it will just happen when they come close to it. One caveat, if you will, is that you need to make sure that the beacon that we buy, it's compatible with both iPhones and Android. It's about the only thing. They're fairly cheap, so it shouldn't be a problem. I think it'll work just marvelous. We come to the end of this, and we believe that really the use of these emerging technologies is really going to help solve the bottleneck that it is reserving a study hall. They will really improve the user experience.
That's true, and also the technologies that we're using are actually very cheap in the market right now. And I feel like the ones we're especially selecting can have a really good effect and relationship between one another. So it can have a really good performance, for the app.
Yeah, I agree with
And
you.
I also feel like because they're emerging technologies, in the future they can also be enhanced and improved, and the app can grow to even more utilities.
Yeah, and this would become a product that maybe we still can market in the future. I think it'll be really good for university. Thank you.
Thank you.